So yo, check it. This gonna be my new cooking show, The Fat Vegetarian. You heard? Starring me, yours truly, the fattest vegetarian. Now, first and foremost, I'm letting it be known. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a vegan. I didn't make this show to teach you how to eat healthy. I like to eat healthy, but that's not what this show is. This show is about dudes who want to go vegetarian, but scared that if they go vegetarian, they ain't gonna be eating nothing but twigs and leaves and berries and grass. That's not what this show is about. This show, I'm showing you how you could be a vegetarian and still be a fat dude like me that loves to eat. Like I said, once again, I'm not trying to tell you which foods is good for you, which foods is not good for you, none of that. I'm showing you what foods are delicious that are vegetarian, not vegan, vegetarian. You feel what I'm saying? I've been full vegetarian for like 20 years. You feel what I'm saying? I stopped eating red meat up north in like 9-5, know what I mean? My bro Biscuit from Harlem, shout out to Biscuit. Biscuit used to work in the mess. One day son come from the mess hall, I'm about to go to the mess hall. Know what I mean? He comes in, he like, yo, you going to chow? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to chow, I'm starving. He like, yo, I'm gonna give you some food, bruh. Don't go eat that food. So I'm like, what you mean? He like, they got spaghetti and meat sauce. I'm like, yeah, know what I mean? Pause. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get that. So he like, son, I'm telling you, don't eat that meat sauce, that spaghetti and meat sauce. So I'm like, why not? He like, I work in the mess hall, son. I see how they prepare that. If you knew how they prepared that, you wouldn't want to mess with it. You feel what I'm saying? So I said, nah, let me know, put me on. So he like, yo, boom, the beef, first of all, the beef that they was giving dudes up north, it wasn't no grade A beef. Like, I mean, this ain't Whole Foods. I mean, that beef was like grade Z. Now, let me stop, like grade C. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't no great beef. Like, who knows what parts of the cow that was. Then son said the beef came in a mad big long bag, right? Pause. A mad big long bag, right? And at the bottom of the bag, it used to be like a gallon of blood left. You feel what I'm saying? Like after you pour all of the beef out, get all of the beef out, the ground meat, it was like a gallon of straight blood left. And he was like, yo, these dudes is so lazy, the civilians and the cooks, they just be like, yo, if they don't dump the blood out, it's just a bunch of bags laying around with blood, it's extra work. So they just dump all of the blood into the meat sauce. You feel what I'm saying? So son was like, yo, son, all of that redness, that ain't just tomato sauce, bro. Some of that is straight blood. You feel what I'm saying? So thanks, Biscuit. That turned me off for life for red meat. Once he told me that, I was like, you know what? I'm good. You feel me? So I kept thinking about that, picturing that in my head, like my lips mad red, saucy, bloody lips. I'm like, yo, you know what? I might have to give this no red meat thing a try. So I stopped eating red meat. I had already stopped eating pork. Know what I mean? I stopped eating red meat and all of that. That was like 95. So I ain't eat red meat since like 95 for facts. I stopped eating chicken and fish in like 2000. I've been full veg. I used to be vegan. When I was trying to be vegan, I came home from the can. I was trying to be vegan. See that pole right there? That's how I was looking. You feel what I'm saying? YouTube, St. Lad, Starve the Ghetto, you understand. But yeah, bro, The Fat Vegetarian, this is the new show. I'm going to show y'all the best food in New York City, and I'm going to show y'all what I be putting together in the crib that keeps me from going crazy. Onions, garlic, and some orange bell pepper fricasseing in that olive oil, that extra virgin olive oil, you heard? Let them onions and garlic fricassee up in there for a few minutes before I put my beans up in there. You heard? Pause. A little bit of salt, olive oil in that rice, preferably sea salt. This is better for you, you heard? I don't be all the way wildin'. I be trying to be a little bit healthy. But yeah, a little olive oil inside the rice. Onions and peppers. Garlic still fricasseeing up. About to throw those beans in there right now. A little bit more olive oil, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, a little bit of adobo, a little bit of cayenne pepper because it's so heart healthy. I gotta cook with cayenne pepper. And that's about it. You feel me? I don't got no sofrito right now, but I would have threw my sofrito in there. I ain't going all the way back to the store though. So let me get the stirring the seasoning up. Season stirred up. Make my own sauce, you heard? Instead of adding tomato sauce, make my own sauce. Brussels sprouts and mushrooms, Italian seasoning all over that, garlic all over that, olive oil, Stir frying that up. Now I mean, that'll be my side vegetable. I does this, bro. Like I said, I'm a greedy dude. I like to eat. I don't play games just because I'm a vegetarian. That don't mean I like to eat light and fluffy. You feel me? I like food. And that's a fact. Those beans is doing them. You heard? The beans is doing them, bruh. Brussels sprouts and mushrooms doing what they do. Croc got that vegan butter. I be ODing on it. I'm gonna keep it real. I'll be using 3 times more when I use the vegan butter. But butter in the rice is mandatory, bro. Get the Country Crock olive oil joint or avocado oil joint and make sure that butter is popping in that rice with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of sea salt to bring out all flavors. Stir that around up in there. Steam out the rest of this rice. Perfect. Nothing sticking. That's how you braise a Brussels sprout, bruh. Make sure them things is braised, you heard? Parmesan bites coming along. Golden Boy Productions, you heard? I make sure I fricassee those to they Golden Boy Productions, you heard? Like real chicken. Simple meal. And this ain't twigs, grass, or leaves, bruh. You gonna be full after you eat this. Vegetarian meal or not, you heard? The fat vegetarian, I does this for real.